Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Jeff, Innocent, your coach. I'm excited again to be back on your screen, and today I'm going to talk about how to stay motivated. And of course, you know what I'm saying, especially those of you who dreams like I do. It's very important to stay motivated. Many people has given up their dreams because they lost motivation at a point in time. You cannot reach your goal or your dreams without staying motivated. And I come to realize that one of the ways to maintain or retain the success that you achieved is by staying motivated. Every time you see a person trying to celebrate the victory that he or she had just accomplished or just obtained, somewhere along the line, she learned how to stay motivated. Now you see people are getting to the end of the matter or the end of the process. It's not because the journey has been a very smooth one, a very easy one. It only means that in the midst of those challenges, in the midst of those discouraging moments, he or she was able to stay motivated. Because you know what I'm saying, that I don't care who you are, as long as there is a dream at stake, as long as there is a vision at stake, I think that there is a goal to be achieved. There is going to be opposition. There's going to be challenges. Of course, opposition means opposing position. There will be nothing like opposition if there is nothing like position. The reason for the opposition is the position. And so once there is a position, that position could mean your dream, that position could be your project, that position could be that relationship, that goal that you set for yourself. Once there is a position, there's definitely going to be an opposition. And what are they opposing? They are opposing the position. These opposing forces are opposing the position that is at stake. They are going to be discouraging moments of your life. You know what it means, that when you started it, it was like, wow, awesome, that was a great start. But along the line, you start losing focus, you start losing motivation. You may end up getting discouraged. A lot of people will end on the roadside because of discouragement. And I realize that discouragement is one of the enemy's greatest strategy of stopping us. If you cannot be discouraged, you cannot be stopped. And it's easier said than done, because discouragement has messed a lot of destinies up. I was reading from Miles Monroe of the blessed memory, and he said that the richest part of the world, or this earth, is the graveyard. Why? Because in the graveyard are many unpreached messages, unwritten books, unproduced albums, and so many things that people had in their mind, dreams that they had, the things that they wanted to do, but they couldn't do it until they ended up in the graveyard. And many of them, it's not as if they were not willing to do it, not as if they were not zealous to do it. They started the journey, but they couldn't end the journey. It's not enough to start this journey if you cannot end it. The trophy is not given at the beginning, it's given at the end. It's not who started the race, who first started the race, that win the race. It's to them that endure it to the end. And so the essence of this teaching today is to be able to help you to stay motivated until you get to the end. Your reward is at the end, not in the beginning. Your reward is at the end. Until you can up to the, I have seen people that didn't start well. Sometimes many people don't start well, but they end well. What is important is not starting well. Of course, if you have to start well, if you can strategize to start well, it's still going to help you to end well. But if for some reason you couldn't start well, you know, some of you who were born with silver spoon and golden spoon in their mouth, awesome for you. Thank God for you. But there are people that have struggled all their life. They struggle to go to school, they struggle to eat, they struggle to do what their friends are doing because of their humble beginning. I have had a humble beginning. Came from one poor family in a small village in Africa. But this is the truth. When you have a dream, you pursue the dream. It's not all to pursue in your dream, but you must be able to stay motivated until you see the realization of that dream. And I have 7 things that I know, 7 things that are going to help you to stay motivated. These are things that have helped me over the years, and I know that these are some of the things that our great people that have gone ahead of us, these are the things that they employed and involved, and they were able to get to where they got to. And so the first thing I want to share with us in this is that, number 1, you must determine your motivating factor. What motivates me may not be what motivates you, but you should be able to determine, be able to discover your motivating factor. To some people, a reward motivates them. Maybe you're in your workplace and your boss comes up and say, hey, the person that brings the highest number of whatever is going to have, some of them get motivated and get to work and try to get that reward. Some people, it doesn't mean anything to them. And people have different ways. Some people, what motivates them is just that friendliness, that friendly working environment, you know, that attention, you know. So people have different. You need to discover what your motivating factor is. Don't try to get motivated with my own motivating factor. Or that maybe what motivates you is just people calling to check on you when you are in the middle of a task. You want someone to call you and find out how you're doing, how can I help you, talk to you. That motivates you a lot. And I've seen people, when they are in the middle of a task, they don't want to talk to nobody. What motivates them? They are task oriented, is the goal ahead of them. So you need to determine what your motivating factor is. You need to find it out. You need to discover it. When you find it out, the earlier you find it out, the better for you. Because when you discover it, then you've got to always stay by it. You see what I'm saying? When you discover it, you don't want to lose it. You want to make sure this is it. And you stay by it. And every time you're kind of trying to get discouraged, you switch to your motivating factor. And definitely going to stay motivated until you win the game. Number 2. Have the right motive. What do I mean? People do things with the wrong motive. People get into a relationship with the wrong motive. People start business with the wrong motive. People join organization with the wrong motive. People get into election with the wrong motive, into politics, into all kinds of stuff with motive. You know, motive. People don't understand how powerful motive is. Your motive is stronger than your motion. Your intention is superior to your action. And that's the truth. It's not what you are doing, but why you are doing what you're doing. What motivated you to do it? It's not what you're doing. It's not the action, but the intention behind the action. It is the intention that moves the action. But people see the action and nobody cares about the intention. But the most powerful part of what was done or the process is the intention. And no one can be motivated beyond their motive. You cannot. Your motivation ends with your motive. So imagine if you have a wrong motive, you will always be motivated by that wrong motive. So at the end of the day, when you can't get what you want, you are done. That's why I've seen relationships break up, in marriages break up in days and weeks and months. Why? Because most of them, the intention, the motive for getting involved in the marriage could be wrong. You know, when a woman thinks that the woman and have the impression that this guy has so much money, and you know, while they were dating, the guy is like, you know, pushing it up on her, taking her places and doing all stuff, and you know, that wasn't her money. It was giving her impression, and she get married to this man not because she loved the man, but because she saw that the man can throw money. And at the end of the day, she discovered, when she got married, she discovered that, oh my God, all these things that this guy did, the car, the clothes are all borrowed. She's going to quit. Because you're going to lose the passion. The passion comes out of the motivation. You can't stay where there is no passion. How long are you going to stay with you? You're going to lose your passion. And once you start losing motivation, the passion is punctured. And once it's punctured, it deflates gradually until you finally walk out. And so you always do things with the right motive. You can do the right things with the wrong motive, it becomes the wrong thing. But if you do the right thing with the right motive, even when you're doing the wrong thing with the right motive, it may end up being right. But search your heart. What is motivating you? What is the reason why you're doing? Why are you watching this video? What is it? I have a motive for, you know, putting up this video for you, this teaching. There's a motive, and my motive is to be able to help you to stay motivated. And that's why when you practice what I'm teaching you, you're going to see the result instantly. I guarantee you that. But your motive is very important. Don't play with it. I've seen people destroy their future, destroy their business because of wrong motive. Your motive is very strong. And so you have to always have the right motive. And the third thing you must not forget to do is to don't lose the focus, or don't lose focus of your dream. That goal that you're pursuing, never lose focus of it. Of course, there will be things that are around you, there will be situations and people around you and things that are happening that will distract you. But if you put your focus, place your focus, set your focus on your dreams, on your goals, you will stay motivated because you want to achieve it. Because your dream is, when you have a dream, and the dream is really big, it's a big dream, and you have a picture, mental picture of what you're talking about, a mental picture of what the dream look like, you stay with that picture, you stay focused on that dream. Believe me, you're going to be very difficult to be discouraged, because every time you look, it has helped me a lot. So many times that I hit the rock, like I want to quit. I want to leave right now. But when I remember what I saw, when I remember what I'm actually pursuing, it keeps me on where I am. Because the reason why I'm saying this is because I've seen people quit because they got tired. You don't quit because you got tired. You quit because you are finished. Don't quit because you're tired. Quit because you're finished. And to finish, you have to drag your strength to it. Quitting because you're tired will not bring the reward. But quit because you're finished. You're done. Not because you're tired, but because you're done. Not because you what? Not because you're tired, but because you're done. Keep your focus on your dream. Your dream should be a motivating factor. Looking at your dream will help you to stay focused, to stay motivated. Because every time you see your dream reminds you of where you're going. It excites you. If your dream cannot excite you, then you don't have a dream. Your dream should be able to get you excited, enthusiastic. There should be something building up from your system every time you remember your dream, every time you look at it. And it's going to help you to stay motivated. Number 4, reward yourself every time you make progress. This kind of really difficult for a lot of people. And I promise you, if you're not that kind of person that learn how to, that knows how to give, treat themselves when they achieve something, you may lose motivation along the line. Listen, I know I'm looking at the bigger picture. This is what I want to achieve, but this is what I have achieved now. I encourage people to focus on their future, but at the same time, I don't discourage you from living in the present. You have to live. This is where you are now. Live in the present. I am looking at getting something big tomorrow, but right now, this is what I've already achieved. So what can I do? Treat myself. Reward myself. Tell myself, hey, you did well. Give myself a tap on the back. You don't expect people to appreciate you when you don't appreciate yourself. You got to learn to appreciate yourself. That's what I'm saying here in this point number 4. Learn to appreciate yourself. Learn to tell yourself, yes, you did well. Stop discouraging yourself. Like, even when you mix it, encourage yourself. I said it in one of my videos. I said, stop discouraging, stop beating yourself, stop punishing yourself. You need to start to learn how to encourage yourself and tap yourself in the back and tell yourself, hey, you did well. This is a great thing you have done. You have accomplished a lot. And you with that, you can be motivated to do more. If you have to go to the store, get to a restaurant, have a weekend out, and have some great time, and pick up some money, go have some time and enjoy yourself. Give yourself a treat. Reward yourself. Appreciate yourself. It's going to help you to stay motivated in what you're doing. And the number 5 thing that you must not forget to do is have plan B. Always have plan B. It's important. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Have plan B. What is plan B? Plan B is in case this doesn't happen, we hit on this one. I'm going to do this, but if it doesn't work, I have an option. Because if you don't, when you hit next one, it fails, you just demoralize. You're demotivated, like, oh my God, I'm finished. Where did it even start from? But if you know there is somewhere to start from, you don't get that discouraged. You say, well, I mixed it, but I'm still going to hang on plan B. I tell people when we have any discussion or transaction, I tell you, hey, let's have the second plan. Or what the second plan is going to help me do is that it's going to help me to stay motivated. It's going to help me to stay in the business, because if the first one fails, then I need to hang on the second one, and that's what I'm going to do. So if you're always having only one plan in your life, getting discouraged is just like a snap of the finger. It's just like that. It's just simple to get discouraged. But every time you have one plan A and plan B. Okay, plan A is the best. Plan B is the alternative. When this doesn't work, I hit on next. Even though sometimes it's kind of, not too good. A lot of times, when you in a relationship, I don't encourage people having plan A and plan B. I've seen a woman say, Pastor, you know what? I have plan A and plan B. This guy is plan A and this guy is plan you know what I mean? And so if I'm going to hang on with this guy, but if it doesn't work, I have somebody I'm talking to on the side, so this one, if he messes up, I'm switching over to the other one. That's not the back. That's not the issue. I'm talking about pursuing your dreams here. Because if you keep doing plan A and B in your relationship, you're going to lose both of them. You're going to lose A and B. Even if you have C, you're going to lose everything. Why? Because if you have plan A and B in your relationship, basically what is going to happen is that you will not give it all in A, because you're hanging on something. So you have to be careful when you're having A and B, so that you always know how to put in all, get committed in what you're doing. Even if it doesn't work, then you can now switch off the plan B. But it's always important in this pursuit of success, while you're running after your dreams and your goals, always remember to do it, to have a plan B. Okay, plan B on your left, but this is plan A, and you're pushing plan A, and you're doing everything you can to succeed with plan A. But plan B, there are some, when you get involved in like a competition, and then you only plan you have it to win, that defeat may mess you up. When you lose, it may mess you up. But if you have plan B, if you lose this one, you still have something to hang on. That's very important. Learn to have plan B. All right, then number 16 that I want you to do is, if you will agree with me, spend time around positive people, not negative people. People that believe in you. People that encourages you. I know, of course, that I've told you to encourage yourself and appreciate yourself, but also you need people to appreciate you. I don't want to stay with someone that tolerates me, no matter how good you are. If I know you tolerate me, I don't know you staying with you. Because number one, what you're going to do is that you're going to mess with my self-confidence and puncture and deflate my self-esteem. And I don't want to get that done. And so I'm going to hang around people. I don't care how they are, how low they are, but they celebrate me. I'm going to hang around people to celebrate me. People that know the value that I have, people that appreciate what I carry. That's why I don't talk to everyone. And I know not everyone is going to watch this video. But if you're watching this video and have watched this video up to this point, it means that you're part of the people that appreciate me. Everybody will not. But I try to figure out how the people, there are a lot of people, a lot of folks in the social media all over the place. I meet people every day, but I select the people that I hang around with. And who are those people? The people that appreciate me. I celebrate who I am. They help me to stay motivated. Because every time I want to get discouraged and I hang around these persons, I no, you can't do that, man. Dr. Innocent, you are good. I mean, man, you are loaded. I've heard preachers, I've heard teachers, I've heard motivational speakers talk to me, but the way you talk to me, I don't think that, I mean, I had in contact with a young woman quite recently, and there's some things that she said to me that got me back on my feet, like put fire in me, like I can't say. You say you have it, and it's something inside of you. Keep pushing it, it's gonna work, and I will keep pushing it. This is what I'm saying is that hang around people that respect you, that will bring out the best in you. Stop forcing yourself on people. Stop pushing yourself on people. You want to be accepted just because you want to be accepted. No, you don't accept me. That's all right. I'll go somewhere else. One man's meat is another man's poison. You know, someone saw you, or someone is seeing you as good for nothing, but somebody is celebrating you as the best man or the best woman. Why are you killing yourself behind someone that don't value you? You'll mess your life up. You'll mess your destiny up. You're not going to get. You're going to lose your self-confidence. Your self-esteem is going to be deflected. You have no self-worth because you're hanging around people that have no value for you. What's wrong with you? Listen, you don't love me? Go by your business. You don't like what I do? You don't enjoy my teaching? Then stop watching me. You don't have to. Someone is inspired. People call me every day to appreciate what I'm doing. They say, your messages has changed my life. And this is how it is. I invite people to like my page on Facebook, Improve Life. If you have not liked that page, go and like that page, Improve Life. I invite people to like it, but not every invitation that I want. Some people don't even care about it. They say, what am I doing? But some people, thousands and thousands of people from around the world has liked the page, and say, some of them are making serious comment. I wish this would continue. We wish you're the best. They are inspired. Some people say, my life was changed by your teaching. I hang around people that values me, appreciate me, and celebrate me because I want to stay motivated. The same I'm asking you to do today. Stop hanging around people that tolerate you. They're going to mess your self-esteem up. And number 7, this is where I'm going to end today. Number 7. And remember, number 6 is stay around positively. Number 7, accept the things that you cannot change. I just posted on my wall 2 days ago, and I said, if you learn to accept the things that you cannot change, you will be happier and live a more fulfilled life. Did you get that? There are things that happens in your life you can change it. There are things that happen in your life you cannot change it. You learn to accept it. I know you wish it never happened, but it did. You have to accept it and move on. It could be failure, it could be disappointment, it could be an investment that you did or you made, and the relationship that you started, invested everything in the relationship, but yet nothing happened. That's not the reason to quit. No, that's not the reason to quit. Because you have to fight through the bad days in order to earn the good days. You have to fight through the bad days in order to earn the best days. Did you get that? Listen, everything that will happen in your life will not all be good. Life is full of ups and downs. I said this every day. And now, by now you should be in agreement with me that life is full of ups and downs. You will never have everything that you want. And so the one that comes, accept it and move on. The earlier you do that, the better. Because if you accept it, if you learn to accept, then you find a way to cope with it faster. It has happened. You can't change it. This is not something you can change. So why worry about it? Why killing yourself about it? No. It has happened. It has happened. Learn to live with it. Accept this as it is and move up with it. And that's the truth. Remember, the important thing is to stay motivated in this journey. Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But make sure you are moving forward. Make sure you are moving forward. In order to move forward, you need to stay motivated. And for you to stay motivated, you must determine your motivating factor. You must have the right motive. Don't lose your focus on your dreams. Reward and appreciate yourself every time you make some progress. Have plan B. Stay around positive people and accept the things in your life that you cannot change. Put these things to practice and watch yourself pick up a speed like a lightning. And you will get there eventually. I guarantee you that. Fight through the bad days in order to earn the best days. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is Dr. Jeff Innocent, your coach. And I look forward to talking to you again. God bless you. But before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video to as many people as you can to encourage and to motivate them. God bless you and bye-bye.